About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the... Jack, the Manasseh Mauler Dempsey, one of the legends of all legends, one of the best to ever lace up the gloves, no doubt about it. Muhammad.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Well-placed hook. That jab just missed with the left hand. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym. Because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe this? Right hand. Look at that left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? And there's the bell to start round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensitive comeback.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
There's a counter shot. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Missing with the hook. Has been his best weapon all fight long. They threw the hook. It did land. Blocks the left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Dempsey in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner.
I like that. Good work.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is a high-octane battle. A perfect counter lands. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter shot lands. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go up. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Back, get your focus back, get a jab back. Just boxing.
Just give him any free shots. Keep smart. Don't be looking there for one.
Go out there and win this round. You only lost 1 round. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting back in.
See it. Anyway.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
All the time. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope that...
there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Do you believe what we're seeing? He blocks the hook. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh no, Dempsey is hurt! They've avoided catastrophe there.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They both want the knockout. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every...
There's the bell to start round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well done with that counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Beautiful counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Take his confidence.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get...
Then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back.
Round 7, here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. We both know who the bigger power puncher. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
His stamina is off the charts. Hook misses. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable hard.
Round 8, and we're off again. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. A straight right just misses. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels.